So this is another Noah one. It's called The Hole in the Ark. One evening, at dusk, as Noah stood on his ark, putting green oil in starboard side lamp, his wife came along and said, "Noah, something's wrong. Our cabin is getting quite damp." Noah said, "Is that so?" And he went down below and found it were right what she said, for there on the floor, quite a puddle he saw, it was slopping around under bed. Said he, "There's an hole in the bottom somewhere, we must find it before we retire." And he thought for a bit and then he said, "Aye, that's it, a bloodhound is what we require." So he went and fetched bloodhound from place where it lay, between the skunk and the polecat he were, and as things there below were a trifle sore, it were glad of a breath of fresh air. They followed the hound as he went sniffing around, till at last they located the leak. 'Twere a small hole inside, about 2 inches wide, where a swordfish had poked in its beak. And by gum, how the wet squirted in through that hole. Well, young Shem, who at sums was expert, worked it out on his slate that it came at the rate of per gallon, per second, per squirt. The bloodhound tried hard to keep water in check by lapping it up with his tongue, but it came in so fast through that hole that at last he shoved in his nose for a bung. The poor faithful hound, he were very near drowned. They dragged him away none too soon, for the stream as it rose pushed its way up his nose and blew him up like a balloon. And then Mrs. Noah shoved her elbow in the hole and said, "It's stopped, I believe." But they found very soon that she'd altered the tune, for the water had got up her sleeve. When they saw as her elbow weren't doing much good, she said to Noah, "I've an idea. You sit on the leak, and by the end of the week there's no knowing weather may clear." Noah didn't think much to this notion at all, but reckoned he'd give it a try. On the old down he flopped, and the leaking all stopped, and all except him were quite dry. They took him his breakfast and dinner and tea, as day after day there he sat, till the rain were all past, and they landed at last on the top side of Mount Ararat. And that's how Noah got them all safe ashore. And ever since then, strange to tell, them as helped save the ark has all carried a mark. Aye, and all their descendants as well. That's why dog has a cold nose, and ladies cold elbows. You'll also find if you inquire. And that's why a man takes his coattails in hand and stands with his back to the fire.